Welcome to Toy Bus Productions, everybody. Hello. You can see half of me. We're continuing off the games segment, and we'll be back with Hot Wheel cars for the next videos. But wanted to go over a few more of my games from my past that I still have, starting with the Clay Fighter game here, Clay Fighter 2, Judgment Clay. Yes, I still have the original box for it. Ain't that cool? You fight as clay people. It was so much fun back then. It has all the stuff you need. Still got the stickers on it from where I purchased it many years ago at the rental store where you used to go rent games for a high price. Got Mario Paint for Super Nintendo as well. Sadly, the boxes didn't make it with a lot of my games, but y'all remember Super Mario Paint? I still have that. You pretty much just paint your game as you play. Ultimate Fighter. That was a good fun fighting game back in the day. Nothing like today, but back then the graphics were pretty good. We got Yoshi Island. A little dirty, but still good. You can't kill these cartridges. I mean, you can dip them in water and burn them and everything, and they just still seem to work just fine. Except for music CDs and gaming CDs, you scratch them and they're done for. How about F-Zero? Kind of an unusual game, but I didn't get much into it either. But it's a game. Got Rain's World as well. The movie was good, the game was good. It's pretty much based off the movie. Top Gear. Yes, I like my racing games. So I played them back then and I do now. And we got Contra 3. Got this because of the alien situation. I'm a big sci-fi buff and I like aliens. This game was quite different though. Y'all remember last video I put out with my Doom instructions. This is the Doom box for the PC. This was the Snizzle back in the day. I'm talking 17, 18, 19 years ago. This was awesome. This is Doom 3, by the way, in case y'all didn't know. It's not the original Doom, but it's still a lot of fun. And I can't wait to start playing the brand new Doom for the PS4 once I get all that set up and ready. How about Zelda 2? The Adventure of Link for Nintendo. It still works just fine, even with a little chip off of it. Got a little quiz book here. I don't know why it's in here, but it's for games, if you got any questions. It's not a cheat book, I didn't cheat. I do have some Game Boy stuff, which I'm going to be digging through here too. Zelda as well. And we got Game Boy Dr. Frankenstein with its original box. Original Game Boy. Just look at those graphics. How much fun was that? You got your pasty green and your light green, dark green. But man, did I play a lot of that. That was the fun back then. Got one of the rarer black cartridges here, Killer Instinct. They're all probably actually black, but this is like my only black one I have. But yes, I played the crap out of that game. It was a very exciting game. Got Tetris Attack. It is very flat. I need to reassemble this poor box, but see some of the gameplay on there. I love Tetris, and this was a interesting game. There's that. Flat box. How about Kirby's Pinball Land? I love pinball. This is in very nice shape. Still got the game in it as well. Lots of fun. And I got the original Tetris for Game Boy as well, with its box. Boy, how many times I laid in bed right after school playing this, like everybody else did that's my age. Old Tetris. If we only knew what we got now today for games. Pro Sport Hockey, another game I purchased from the rental store. I like hockey. I still watch it on TV every now and then, but I don't play it, of course. But Super Nintendo. Might be worth a few bucks today, I don't know for sure, but not selling it. Here's another Zelda, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past for Super Nintendo. I was really into Zelda, and Zelda still exists, so I'll probably get back into him today. Got Lufafa and the Fortress of Doom. Vaguely remember this game, but I like PvP games and adventure games, so that's why I bought it. And it's okay. My oldest game. Yes, we still have the Atari 2600 up there somewhere. This is the original Pac-Man for Atari. Yes, and diddly doodly. And I guarantee you, it will still work if I shove it in there. Yeah. Just may have to blow in it. Super Mario All-Stars was an absolute fun game. We still have the Super Nintendo hooked up upstairs in another bedroom. And we still play these, actually, these Super Nintendo games. Mario World. Super Mario World. What a fun game that was. Just a lot of times, a lot of hours spent playing these games. I just never really wanted to get rid of them. And we got Wizard of Warriors for Nintendo. A lot of my Nintendo games, I still have. I just don't know where they're at. They're in boxes, underneath boxes, wherever, but this is the majority of the collection. Donkey Kong Country, as you know, that was like the all-time best graphic game for Super Nintendo. It was a new era for gaming. Just a very nice game. And it was actually beatable. Hollywood Squares. It used to be on TV. They finally took it off, I think, but it played just like Hollywood Squares on TV, except graphics were slightly different. Original Nintendo. Here's my Game Boy Advance. It still works just as good as new. The batteries might be dead in this, but... Oh, check it out! After being packed in all these years, it still turns on. I don't know if it'll do anything, but... It probably won't do anything since there's no game in it. But that's amazing. The batteries are still alive after all these years. I gotta find a game so I can stick it in this. So I'm gonna turn it back off. But yeah, at least 15 years ago. I mean, I think I may have pulled it out 5, 6, 7 years ago to play with it, but it's still as good as new. A little scratched up, but. Got a PlayStation 2 controller, which the reason I like PlayStation because that's what I grew up with. Got my green PlayStation controller. Got my wireless PlayStation controller for PlayStation 2. This tells you right there that I was an ultimate gamer back in the day. Because this thing was like 70, 80 bucks back in 2000. But I ended up saying goodbye to games and everything, and I'm now getting back into that. I got a couple Game Boys. This is the original Game Boy. It will still work, I promise you. And I do know this one works because I was actually playing with it just a few weeks ago. And this is like still like a pristine Game Boy. Let me see if I can find a game to put in it. Oh, yeah, we got Zelda right here. We'll blow it out just in case there. Stick him in there. Oh, the batteries may have died. It may have been a little longer than a few weeks. But let me try option number 2. The batteries, I guess, died, or I left it on, one of the two, but I assure you these work just fine. Maybe another video I'll actually get them up and running, but till then they'll just lay right there. Got the cleaning kit as well for that. Yeah. That's about it almost here. Not going to dig out the consoles, but thought I'd share this with you. This is the actual Nintendo joystick. It's quite old, quite kind of rare maybe nowadays. I don't know, but that was a fun gadget when we were little kids. And I got the Tiny Toon Adventures for Game Boy. Remember Tiny Toons on TV with the cartoons? Yes. If you do, then you're about my age then. Got a couple memory cards here. Got a memory card for my PS2. Here is a Super Mario Advance. We will just go ahead and see if I can actually get this to play. Here we are. See if we can, oh, look at all those freaking cameras. Wish I had a better view for you, but yes, you can see it's actually working. Sound and all. It's pretty much like Super Mario 2. But, wow. 1983, 2001. Of course, 2001 is when they came out with the Advance. But, yep. Still works. And for the Game Boys, we got my Tetris, because there's the Tetris with the box. It flopped out of it. There's the Dr. Frankenstein from the box that fell out as well. And I got 2 Tetrises. I was always known to get duplicates. And this is another... This is that other Tetris game. Tetris Advance, which the sticker is ripped off of it. But where did that go? I seem to have lost it somewhere here. Anyway, but there's that. And I think that's about it. Oh. Yeah, well, as you know, I do have lots of doubles, and yeah, I forgot. I got 2 of these. There's another Game Boy Advance. I wonder if this one's still working. And we have Pokemon in this one. And it looks like it's working too. Now that's been there for a long time. This one's like pristine condition too. Oh yeah. I was always known about duplicates of stuff. For some reason. But yeah, there's Pokemon. And who would have thought Pokemon would have become as popular as it is today? It is very popular even before then. This is the game I was telling you about. It's Tetris Attack. That's what this is, but this is for the Game Boy, but I got it for the Super Nintendo. Again, the game for this is upstairs somewhere, but this is all got in the tote. This is most of my gaming stuff, but there's still a lot of games missing, obviously. Again, I probably got about 6 or 7 PlayStation and PlayStation 2 controllers. I still got all kinds of other things. Many other Super Nintendo controllers. And the original PlayStation controller. I did want to share this with y'all because it's kind of unusual. It's the Nintendo mouse. That's for the original Nintendo. So that's kind of interesting too. And yes, another controller. There's plenty of controllers in here. I'm not going to dig the rest of them out, but that pretty much sums up our gaming stuff for now. Next videos we'll be back on the Hot Wheel cars, but if this is something you like as well, we can do another video because I got more somewhere in the Ford Galaxy. But if you like this stuff, let me know, and I'll be glad to do more random types of videos of my other collections, as I got all kinds of other stuff we collect as well. Till then, thank you for watching Toy Bus Productions, and have a good day. Goodbye.